We need to think about how would we research among ourselves, what are the best practices? What are we already doing that's really working? We need to share those best practices. So we begin with our own experience in these areas, then we look at what works in these 5 different areas. We know leadership is critical. Who are the leaders? Who takes responsibility? How should we prepare leaders to take responsibility? Then what are the means that we're going to use? And finally, how do we develop one another in these areas? The topics are perfect for this. And you don't need to look at research done elsewhere. You don't need to look at what the literature says. Ben Nevers and I have been talking about this. Too many of us think that the answers come from abroad. The answers are probably here in this room. Some of you are doing excellent work in one area. You're doing wonderful things in this kind of a program. And we haven't paid much attention to some other areas that we should pay attention to. Or we've got some things going, but we really need to expand those things. How would we expand? How would we scale those things? We can learn from one another. We can collaborate on the research among ourselves, and we could promote better schools by the work we do together, work that we collaborate on ourselves. We don't need to look for best practices elsewhere. Wonderful programs that are overseas and far away. We can do this on our own.